Volume 1, Chapter 1, Hadith 86. Narrated Asma. I came to Aisha while she was praying and said to her, "What has happened to the people?" She pointed out towards the sky. I looked towards the mosque, masjid, and saw the people offering the prayer. Aisha said, "Subhanallah, glory be to God." I said to her, "Is there a sign?" She nodded with her head, meaning yes. I too then stood for the prayer of eclipse till I became nearly unconscious, and later on I poured water on my head. After the prayer, the Prophet praised and glorified Allah, and then said, "Just now, at this place, I have seen what I have never seen before, including paradise and hell. No doubt it has been inspired to me that you will be put to trials in your graves, and these trials will be like the trials of Messiah ad-Dajjal, the impostor Messiah, are nearly like it." The sub-narrator is not sure which expression Asma used. You will be asked, "What do you know about this man, the Prophet Muhammad?" Then the faithful believer, or Asma, said in a similar word, will reply, "He is Muhammad, Allah's apostle, Muhammad Rasulullah, who had come to us with clear evidences and guidance, and so we accepted his teachings and followed him. And he is Muhammad, and he will repeat it thrice. Then the angels will say to him, 'Sleep in peace, as we have come to know that you were a faithful believer.' On the other hand, a hypocrite or a doubtful person will reply, 'I do not know, but I heard the people saying something, and so I said it.' The same. Now, some people go along and they happen to be right, but it's said that there's going to be 3 questions in the grave, and that part's agreed upon. Is that who's your God, who's your religion, who's your prophet? So you'll answer according to your belief. And some say it's also who's your prayer or spiritual leader, your imam. But not all narrations have that, and people have different opinions on what that could be. The eclipse prayer is like the prayers in the middle of the night, except the odd-numbered prayer, except in these sets of 2, you recite, and then you bow, and then you stand, so you double the bowing. So instead of 1 bow, and then you raise your hands and fold your hands and then prostrate, you have another recitation portion. And eclipses increase the likelihood of headaches, especially when it's a solar eclipse. And a Messiah in any language except the Western languages that have come up with Christian meanings of it, is a secondary figure. A Messiah is one who must become. In Arabic, we have the reference to the traveler. Anointed is universal, but who anoints, right? So it's part of an order that something else is in charge of. So there's no way to consider something a divinity as a Messiah. But those who worship, thinking that the Messiah is a deity or part of a deity or a child of a deity, they are particularly vulnerable to this great impostor.